What? You can't turn your phone while recording? Yes, I can. There we go.
Hey!
Oh, no, we're not live.
No.
Okay.
Well, it's saying we're live, but it's not letting me rotate my phone to do the side. Oh, no.
So we are live.
We are live.
Oh, hello everyone.
I'm getting dizzy.
We're having a few technical difficulties here, but it appears we're live, I think.
Mm-hmm. We're live.
We're just having some tripod difficulties.
Yep. We'll figure out another
We'll
thing
figure
here.
out a solution here.
All right.
Are we going to be up and down rather than sideways?
I guess so.
So it would appear. Okay.
All right.
All right. So, aloha, everybody. Welcome to MJA's second ever live streaming, as you can tell.
Hey, John.
We're, hey, Bear, what's this stuff?
Oh, so we're going to be reviewing some fine local beers today. We're going to start.
We are?
Oh yeah, we're going to start off with This is a Santa Cruz Blonde Ale from the Stryker Brewing Company.
Is that, what we're,
4.5% alcohol.
is that what we're doing?
Oh yeah. See, I'm
Aren't I in the wine business?
What? Wine business? No, this is beer tasting.
Okay.
So let's see what notes do we get here today?
Cheers. Do I stir my beer?
I don't think so.
You can tell I'm a really
A fine beer
fine beer
connoisseur.
person. Yeah. Okay.
You know, I always figured you for a beer person. I don't know what this wine thing was.
Actually, it's pretty good.
I know. It's got kind of a mild, hoppy, weedy flavor to it.
I got the weedy. I got the hoppy. I kind of like it. Except I don't drink beer.
Wait a minute. Are we in the wine business?
We are in the wine business.
Shoot.
April Fools, guys. Let's start with the wines now. So we're going to begin with the Little Sauvignon Blanc. This one is called Wipeout, and this grape comes out of Pope Valley, northeast corner of the Napa Valley. George Shank's grower, good buddy. Probably one of the better grape growers for this grape in California, in my opinion. This is 2017. This one won a gold medal in Chicago last June. And I think if I remember right, it got 90 points or 92 points or something. This is my go-to wine with seafood. First of all, you're going to get a little bit of... Get that beer. Put that damn beer away. Jeez.
Wait's not, want not.
Yeah. Also, just as a heads up, we are part of the same household here, so that's why we can be a little closer than that 6-foot social distancing requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, speaking of, John, I need
If
you to
they
move
did
in a little
facial-
closer.
If they did facial recognition on us, they'd figure out we are out of the same mold. Anyway, this one is my go-to seafood wine. You're going to get a little apricot pineapple with this. I like this if I'm doing a saute, which I do a lot of sautés on either like a sole or a rockfish or a red snapper. And I'll use a little olive oil and garlic, onions and bell peppers. And when I flip the fish over and it starts to cook on the other side, that's when I add this wine to it. And then I kind of let it render and finish with this wine. And then, of course, when we're eating, we finish this wine ourselves. So tell us about the wine, Mr. Connoisseur, with your beer palate.
With my beer. It's got essence of wheat. No.
Oh, that is so good.
It is very good. It's very tropical. It's got a real citrusy finish. I'm getting more lemon right now, but that could just be because I was drinking blonde ale, so I need to collect a little more data before.
Also, Anthony says hi, and that he can't...
Kako se sen komoy. That's my cousin. Kako se sen komoy is how you doing, my son? in case you wanted a quick translation.
Yeah.
You guys, this is a terrific summer wine. It's a great winter wine. I mean, it's an all-year wine because of the fact that it pairs so well with foods, and
Pairs with
and
fruit,
fish.
too.
Yeah, it would actually.
With your morning fruit bowl, just try a little of this.
No, it would. I mean, it is because of the tropical nature of it.
know.
But on a nice 105-degree day in Prescott, Arizona, you know, nice and chilled glass of this on the patio goes a long way.
To the people of Prescott, Arizona, we do ship.
Salute. Those of you that may or may not know, we're still on a 40% COVID-19 sale, which is 40% off on all cases of wine, free shipping across the United States. We have 25% off on our bottles.
And free shipping in the entire state of California, regardless of the size.
Yep. So, being one of the little people, we also advocate that everybody helps the little guys, and that's what we're doing here in Santa Cruz. We're trying to support every small business that we can.
Yep.
Being one ourselves, we totally understand how that works. So, what else you would undo with this thing? Anything else?
All right, what do we got? It's got a really nice nose to it.
Well, you're about as helpful as a can of beer.
I can only hope.
Yeah. Also, we got Kathy and Liz saying hi.
Hi, Kathy and Liz.
And
Aloha.
also Joey saying that he needs to buy a case of that one soon.
Yes, he
Ooh,
does.
Yes.
He does.
And today's the day, dude. We need the help.
All right.
Yeah. Real
All right.
tropical fruit finish.
Let's
but
move
let's
on.
to the... What are we moving on to?
I want to move on to the Sangiovese.
Sanju?
Or
No,
the Monty.
Sorry.
Blanc.
In our family, in the Artukovich family, growing up with... No, I'm not done yet. I'm just refreshing.
I gotcha. Very proper and prim.
We came out of a really big cooking family, especially mom's side, the papat side. Most of our family are from Bosnia and Herzegovina, except mom's side, and my grandmother was from Vis, which is a little island in the Adriatic. Well, the people that are in the Adriatic were all fishermen, and her whole family were fishermen. And what they would do is, with the Italian fishermen, they'd meet out in the middle of the Adriatic and they'd trade recipes and food secrets and things. Dad always used to complain that Bubba, grandmother, on mom's side, kind of screwed up our gene pool, but all of our great cooking and pastas came from Bubba on mom's side. And I said, you know what, Dad, we would have never had mustachole and penes and all the other things that came from Bubba. He goes, hey, you have a point. This is the whole point of this conversation is, this is my pasta wine. This is the 2015 Montepulciano. This grape is from, where is this grape? Oh, Tracy Hills.
Yeah.
This wine screams marinara sauce. It loves tomatoes, and it'll take the acidity of the tomatoes and really make a wonderful dish with any kind of a pasta with it. It does well with meat sauces too, but especially so in the red sauces. All right, give me a little something here.
Cheers.
Salute.
I want my penne margarita.
Oh yeah, with some spicy Italian sausage on the top.
Oh boy.
And heavy on the cheese.
Yeah, lots of Parmesan. That's what I'm feeling
Ooh.
right now.
I didn't have lunch.
Nah, I'm getting hungry already.
I wonder if Lillian's is open on
right.
takeout.
Yeah. Oh, also Kathy says hi from Florida.
Hi, Kathy.
Aloha.
Hey.
Let's see, what do we got here?
This is such... One of my recipes for this wine is a leg of lamb in a crock pot. And what I do with that leg of lamb is I'll sear it. I prefer bone in. I'll sear it, and then before I sear it, I'll stuff it. I'll make little slits, and I'll stuff it with garlic. And then I'll salt and pepper it with garlic salt. And then I'll use about a half a bottle of the Montepulciano for this in the crock pot. Then we take our veggies, our potatoes, and our onions and garlic. I'll use a poblano pepper. I'll shred cabbage and put shredded cabbage and carrots. I like to start it at about 8 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock is even better. I like it to go at least 10 hours if I can on low. I don't like it on high. I want it to cook slowly. And then what I'll do at the very top of that is I will open a couple of cans of the diced jalapeno tomatoes that are diced tomatoes that are jalapeno, which gives a little picante, a little zest to it. And with this Montepulciano, the meat is falling off the bone, and another bottle and a half to finish out what you had for your dinner. You're going to have a wonderful evening. So this is my Montepulciano story.
All right, Angie wants recipes in her next shipment.
Hey, we could help you out, Angie. I don't know, with this one, I'm kind of getting, it's a little bit on the bolder side initially, and then it gradually smooths out and has a little bit of a black fruit finish at the end.
It does, but
Yeah.
you still have a beer residue in the back of your palate. You screwed up both of our palates with that damn beer.
I regret nothing.
Yeah.
We had to do something for April Fools. I mean, you just wanted to be
No,
a total...
all we had to do is stand in
Oh
front
my
of the
God,
camera.
you're just a curmudgeon.
Yes,
Yeah, lighten up a little bit.
I am a curmudgeon. What is a curmudgeon?
You should drink more.
You think?
Yeah, so another really cool part about this 15 Monty is that we're currently running a case special for $1.99 a case. So that's 12 bottles.
12 bottles for $1.99, guys, and that beats the heck out of 40% even. So
I mean,
that's
we're basically paying you to take it. I mean, come on now.
my line. That's my line. You're stealing my work. That's me.
Oops.
How are we doing on time?
It is 1:12.
Okay, we're doing great.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a little story with this wine. This is our 2015 Napa Valley Cab. And in 2015, I ordered grapes from 5 different vineyards. That was in the pinnacle or the heat of the drought. I mean, it's the worst time. The vines and the vines and the grapes weren't speaking to each other. The vines were trying to stay alive, and they didn't care what the grapes were doing. And that's basically true. If we had gone into another year of drought, I think we would have suffered dramatic consequences in most of the vineyards around California. Anyway, I ordered grapes from 5 different vineyards in Calistoga, St. Helena, Coombsville, Oak Knoll, Rutherford, and I ordered 8 tons from everybody. Well, what happened, because of the severe drought, they were about 80% off in production as a whole for most of the people. These are all Napa grapes. So I ended up with 1.5 tons, 1.25 tons, 1.75 tons, or whatever. And so we made all the wines from that, and we had a whole bunch of little barrels around, and David, our head winemaker down here, decided that we should put them together, see what they tasted like. Well, they tasted great. And so we made it a cab blend of 5 different cabs, all Napa Valley. And about 1.5 years or so ago, I named the wine. And for the life of me, the next 3 weeks, I cannot remember what I named it. And Christy, our big tall blonde, who works for us, says to me, "What is wrong with you? Do you have amnesia?" I said, "No, but what a wonderful name for Cabernet." And this is Amnesia. Amnesia is our 2015 cab. This wine you can pair with, where's your glass? Or you want more beer?
I mean, I'll take anything.
Yeah, I see that. I got it. This is a wine you can pair with a hot dog to a filet mignon. It's you can hang out on the porch with this wine and look at sunsets. You can go to the beach with this wine and look at the surf. I mean, it's just a yummy wine.
Oh, people are loving Amnesia.
Oh, who doesn't love Amnesia?
Yeah.
By the way, the old man still doesn't know doesn't remember what he wanted to call it. So it truly
Honest
is
to God,
Amnesia.
to this day, I could not tell you what I named the wine originally. I have no idea. But I do know this is spectacular.
It's just so smooth. It's something you can just kick your feet up, watch a little Netflix or Hulu or HBO, relax and just drink on your couch. I mean, you don't have to pair this with anything. although it certainly could. But for pairings, it shouldn't be something that was too bold. Like a steak, I mean, maybe something a little bit on the wider side.
More like a fillet.
Yeah.
Something like that. It would be great with a great hamburger. I mean,
Yeah.
you have a great hamburger. Hamburger. Even a great hot dog.
Hamburger wine.
Back in 2006, we made a 2006 wine up in Napa when we were still up on Howell Mountain called Easy. And unfortunately, we used the name for Easy. It's an 06, and it was easy. It was very similar to this wine, nice and easy. And this wine would have been Easy would have been a perfect name for this wine. But I like Amnesia too.
It's just a lot of soft red fruit. But really soft, really subtle.
When I pour it for our customers, when we can wine taste, please God, let that be someday soon. I would say, this is Amnesia. I can't remember a damn thing about it, but I think it's really good. And it truly is really good. So,
see, I never know when people are joking about this wine, because sometimes they'll say things like, "What's the last one you gave me?" And like, I don't know if they're joking or not. Half the time they are, half the time they're not.
Half the time they're
So
not.
I just drink.
So, just drink the wine, be quiet.
Yeah, and coming from an event side on Amnesia, like this is by far one of the most popular cabs that we have for events that we have over in the barrel room. It's just a really good, like, crowd pleaser kind of wine. So if you're going to be throwing a party anytime soon once this is all over, like, this is the cab you want.
Again, for ladies that aren't really into Cabernet because they think they're a little bit too big and too harsh, this one will tickle your palate and won't destroy your palate. So understand, this is a wine for the ladies that really want to do a Cabernet but are kind of afraid for a big one. And this one's so rich and smooth, it'll make you happy. So,
I mean, if you want to get a gift for someone but you don't know any of the specifics about their palates, Amnesia is a really safe bet. I mean, this kind of appeals to just about everyone.
I want a gift. Will you buy me a case?
If you buy
They're
me
40%
can you
off
buy me
right
one
now.
first, and then I'll buy you one.
I don't like that. I asked first.
Oh, okay. So
Good questions.
we got an idea: happily ever after party. Only way to celebrate back to normal.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's
I
a
would
good
be.
idea.
You know what? I'd be happy to do that. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Could we do it tomorrow?
Can you speed up the timeline for us, please? That would be awesome.
No, that is a great thing, and I will write that one down because that is something I would definitely consider doing. I think that'd be fun.
I mean, what more appropriate occasion to open up happily ever after
Yeah.
than the end of this? My
The end of
goodness.
this damn thing.
Should we?
In the light of all our wine tasting and stuff, but our hearts go out to all the people that are suffering with this and that have the COVID-19, and they're in our prayers, and hopefully we can get through this as a nation here soon. So, yeah. Okay. What are you doing?
What do we got? Little dirty old man.
No, let's do romance first. Pop it.
No romance.
Yeah, I got to get a little workout.
Yep, so we got a surprise bottle, guys. Our lineup was just going to be Amnesia to Dirty Old Man, but you know what? Romance, it won a gold medal recently. That's really, it's getting on the radar. It was already on there, but it's just showing up more.
You like using that old man stuff, don't you? You know, someday, I hope I live long enough that you're an old man, so that I can give that back to you. And if I'm not, I'll do it from heaven or wherever I'm at. I promise you. You think? I will. So this one, the Harvest International, and this one we just found out about. This was done in November, and so this one is our first. No, it isn't. It's our second double gold medal.
Our second, yeah.
Because Promiscuous was a double gold medal. Oh, and
Dirty old man.
Dirty Old Man was a double gold. You know, we got. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of gold medals.
So Romance is a 2015. This is a cab from George Shanks out in Pope Valley. He's the one that. So you guys that are members that know the Pope Valley history, we'll go back a ways to like Anticipation and Persuasion, and what did we have?
From Pobel, Anticipation, Persuasion, French. Before that?
No.
I mean French Kiss.
Right with them, we have French Kiss,
Yeah.
Intimidation,
Yep.
Romance was then.
And then we
this
also
one,
have Irresistible as well.
and then Irresistible is the new one, the 16. Well, anyway, this is the 15. That was in the really heat of the drought. I mean, it was literally the heat of the drought, and it's come into its own in the last year and a half, where it's so smooth, so wonderful, so rich. It's I don't know how else you could describe this.
I mean, you're taking the words right out of my mouth here. Let's see. I mean, it's smooth, it's rich, it's got a lot of delicious red fruit, a little cranberry, a little raspberry. I could drink this all day, every day.
I think I will.
I know. I mean, I know a guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy. Oh my goodness, that's good.
I know. This is really coming to its own.
So this one, you guys got 93 points. A Dirty Old Man is our first 95-point winner. Romance is our first 93-point winner. And Promiscuous, which is the 14, we'll get into that, of the Atlas Peak, is a 92-point winner.
I think it's got a 91, 92.
Which one?
Promiscuous.
I think it has a 91, 92, yeah.
Yeah. But Joey made a fun comment. A little romance before the dirty old man.
Hey. You gotta work up the dirty old man. You don't just go in head first.
Listen,
Why is it dirty?
kids, when you have this Dirty Old Man, there's lots of romance involved. Not to worry, so
Well,
I rest my case.
We was saying here at MJ.
We do?
What's the difference between a dirty old man and a creepy old man?
What's that?
Charm.
Oh, that's a groaner.
No, you don't like that one? I
Go back to the beer.
Come on!
You need to go back to the beer.
It's true, because that's why it's funny.
How's everybody out there? Where are we all? Are we gaining people?
Yeah, we're hovering around 20 people.
Hey!
We got a few people saying hi.
Hi, guys.
Christy says hi.
Hi, Christy.
Yep,
Is
they
that the big tall
miss
blonde Christy?
Chrissy Maloney.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, other Christy. Okay.
Okay. Mahalo nui loa. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes,
Too bad
and
you don't have a little romance open.
I mean, we can fix that.
yeah.
Ladies, when he's not paying attention to you, and it's kind of a lonely, cold, rainy night, go into the cabinet and get a bottle of this romance and pour that little sucker for him and watch what happens. Sparklers everywhere. Trust me.
It'll heat things up right away.
It will. It will.
Oh, also Kathy, Angie, Snow, and Leslie all say hi. So does Jess.
Hey, guys.
Aloha.
And Meredith says hi from Florida.
Hey, Meredith.
Hey, Meredith.
And Joey says hi from a mile away.
Hey, we don't discriminate.
Well, Miles close enough. That's fine.
Hey, social distance.
Social distancing. We're good. I understand on the news today that the Californians, we might be leveling out a little bit, and that's due to our spacing and our care and listening to our governor. And honest and truly, our governor was one of the first ones that clamped down on his state, and thank you, Governor, for doing that, because we might reap the benefits of that, please God. So, all right.
On that note, I can think of no better wine than a little dirty old man.
Also, Addison Jacobs says hi from close range. I'm not sure what that means.
All right.
Okay,
But-
we'll take it. So, this wine, this is our 2015 Atlas Peak. You guys that don't know where Atlas Peak is, that is, if you were in the Stag's Leap District in Napa Valley going up, let's say, Old Silverado Trail, and you saw Chimney Rock, which is one of the old wineries from forever, and it's actually kind of a landmark there, and you went straight up the mountain to the east, and you went up about 1,600 feet or so, you'd be right there where this vineyard is. So 2015, It won the LA International Wine Competition. It competed against a ton of countries, 15 I think, and a ton of Cabernets, I think something 300-400. It took Best Cab of Show, 95 points, and a gold medal. I consider this one of the best wines we've ever made. I tell everybody you really don't need to drink it, just rub it all over your body and be happy. And that's what I do with this wine. So this wine says, if I had a very special evening going, and this is a special evening wine, and I had a perfect prime rib with some great vegetables and maybe some nice potatoes au gratin or something, then this is the wine that I would want to pair with that meat and that meal, because it is a perfect wine. Normally we name our wines on Thursdays after bottling and a certain amount of time in the bottle. We'll pick 3 or 4 wines that we're going to release soon. And usually on a Thursday, Jam and I and Kathy will come in here and we'll pick the 3 or 4 bottles that we're going to name. And in my register, I have a little list of names that I use, that I gather during the year. You know, somebody will mention a great little name or something, and I'll write it down and I'll save it on that little paperwork. Drink beer, be happy. Anyway, this particular, when we were about to name this thing, we had named a couple of wines before, and I had my list out, and I poured the wine for Jim and I, and I'm looking down my list, and he says to me, "You know what, Dad? You don't need to look at your list. We're going to call it Dirty Old Man." And he points at me and he goes, "I like it." So,
He's neglecting a few details here.
like what?
Like, you tried to call the last year from the same vineyard Penetration, and I vetoed that.
I was going to do that again?
You keep trying to bring that name back, but I am not saying that to people. That's a little too risque there, old man. So when it came time to name this wine, no, settle down.
You'll be on vacation when I name the next one, and it'll be Penetration.
Well, anyway, when it came, he keep trying to name it Penetration. So when he said, "What should we call the next one?" I just sort of blurted out, "Why don't we call it Dirty Old Man?" And he got a little too enthusiastic. He's like, "Yes!" I just sort of said it in jest, but here we are.
What a perfect name. This wine is, well, you got to taste it. You guys, 40% off a case. 25% off a bottle. This is a wine to behold. I'm not joking. This is something special. This is one, you have a granddaughter that's 3 years old, and you want something special for her on her 21st birthday. You buy this wine, you lay it down for the next 18 years, it will wait for your granddaughter's 21st birthday. So if you take care of this wine, it will take care of you. All my cabs have a 30-year lay down on my reserve cabs. They'll do that.
It's also good for just a fun night.
Also, to follow up on the penetration conversation, Angie says do it in French.
Oh my God.
Penetration. I'll ask you. What is the word for it? Well, ask Angie.
Wait. How do you say penetration in French?
Pénétration.
It is right.
Mon ami. Enchanté. What can I tell you?
Oh my God.
Oh, Fifi Latour.
Now he's never going to shut up.
Yeah, Christoph said it's the same word.
Wait a minute. Where'd you come from? You've named about most of my wines in here. Stop it.
Yeah. He also said hi earlier from California for once instead of being somewhere in Asia.
Yeah.
Well, hallelujah.
Stop going to China.
Stop going to those dangerous countries. We love you and want to keep you for a long time. That's Christoph right here. Christoph
He's got his
Yep.
own little
he's got his
We'll
own
just
little
do a
name
zoom in
tag
there.
right there. And you too can have your own name tag.
Just get a couple bottles.
Penetration. Is that close enough, Christoph?
Oh, that's good. That is a dirty
Uh,
one.
We got a few other people saying hi, though. We got Nancy Denmark saying hi.
Okay. Aloha.
Yep. And we also have Lillian, who joined the conversation, saying to drink some wine for her. I'm almost out.
Oh. Well, if you need some help with that, Lillian, we're happy to help.
Today's the day. 40%, kiddo.
40%.
You know, when you're sitting at home, what do? I drink wine and play poker. I mean, what the hell else am I going to do? What do you do?
What do? I drink and play video games and watch Netflix.
It's the millennial generation's poker.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, fun story, though, on the Dirty Old Man. So this won Best of Class at the LA International Wine Tasting Competition. But they refused to acknowledge the nickname, right? Because they didn't want to admit that Dirty Old Man won the competition.
That's right, they did.
I
forgot that.
I mean,
part.
you look at the award. There's no mention of Dirty Old Man anywhere on there. It's just the 2015 Serene Cellars Cabernet Sauvignon. Atlas Peak.
You know, we nickname our wine so that we give them a little character.
I know. How could you forget?
I know.
Well, it's like if we just called it the 2015 Atlas Peak Serene Cellars Cabernet Sauvignon. It's like, that's boring.
Who the hell would remember that?
I like Dirty Old Man better.
And you know, you can shorten a DOM, call it Dom, Dirty Old Man. So
He has his charm.
It's like, any way you put it, it's a fun name for wine.
It's dynamic. Versatile.
Also, we have Lori saying Aloha Marin, and
Aloha.
Kelly and John saying hi.
Well, damn, I miss you guys.
Yeah. She says, we miss you and can't wait so much to see you and give you big hugs again.
Me too. I haven't seen Scruffy in a long time. In case you didn't know who that was, that's John.
Also, Nancy says, what about a nice reference for a dirty, mature lady?
Nancy, I can work on that for you, babe.
We've had this suggested before, but maybe we can open this question up to the crowd here. There isn't really a lady equivalent of Dirty Old Man. Like the closest thing that we've come up with is like cougar, but that's not quite the same thing. An old crone just doesn't have a good ring to it. So, like, you know...
Let me think about
Yeah, that's not a nice reference, calling someone a crone.
I know. This is why I'm like, we need some help here. I don't know if there's a lady... If there's a word with the same connotation or a term.
Angie says...
Cougar.
Oh, God. Why?
Angie suggests Dark Angel.
Oh! Yeah, that really has a dark side to it.
Yeah, I know, and it isn't specific, you know? I have to think about that one a little bit more.
I feel like we should open one more wine.
I mean, you're the boss. I'm just the messenger.
Pardon me?
Huh?
Well, okay, so we got a couple surprises today. We did the beers, we included romance, and what's the...
Final surprise.
Well...
You want to do... Promiscuous?
No.
No. Oh, he's getting bold, folks. You can see the gears are turning.
Angie says, there is no think, just do.
I want to ask the audience what they would like me to taste here.
All right, respond quickly. And it has to be a red of a reserve character.
Yes. So while people are sending in their comments, there was one said earlier by Jennifer. Hey, Marin, we are missing our spring trip to California from, I think MN is Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Yep. But your wine is helping us get through this weird time. Distraction proved to be the perfect distraction the other evening.
Isn't that a fun wine? I love distraction.
I mean, I wouldn't mind distraction.
Let's do distraction.
Okay.
Someone's
Is this for you,
suggesting
Jen?
Still Horny? Yeah.
Still Horny is on the short... Wait a minute.
You want to do that?
Yeah, we don't have that many left of Still Horny.
That's true.
I'll open a Still Horny from you, but somebody's got to buy a case out there.
That's right.
I
don't have
will
that
open
much.
it. It's my 2012 Howell Mountain. It is exceptional. It really is, and it's never been better. I think we're down to a dozen cases or so, if that.
Yeah.
But I will open one today. Yeah, let's do it. God, I love that wine. So 2012 was probably the first year of the drought. 11 was a horrible year for grapes in Napa. It rained in May and June. It rained in September and October during harvest and crush. It was cold all summer. Most of the grapes were just, they were nothing. I mean, they barely got to 21 bricks, which is like, has basically no sugar to speak of. And most people made the wine, bottled it down, and got rid of it. 2012, we got a little bit of heat spike, and there was still a little residual of the rain from the year before with the grapes. So this is brand new, so we better
we should let that hang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, someone's wondering how much is a case of Still Horny, especially with the 40% discount we got.
I'll tell you.
You want the old man to do it? He's a lot faster than you are.
Settle down.
Technology.
All right, so let's see. So normally it would be $1,200, but with the discount it would be $720 plus tax, or
$720, and we ship it free.
Free shipping. Here, stir your wine.
Sweet.
You know, that's $60 a bottle, kids. Try buying a 2012 Howell Mountain for $60 a bottle. So when I pour this wine, I go, this is called Still Horny, and that's my mantra. And I figured that I'm good to 95, and then I could probably slip a little, but being Croatian, we're good to 95. So.
Well, see, I was trying to name it something slightly different, because my argument was that Still Horny, viewed in a certain way, might sound a little disappointing. Like, oh, still, just like last week? So I was going for horny again.
No.
Horny again, this guy is an animal. But apparently I lost that argument.
Still Horny is. Never mind.
You know what? It's whatever you want it to be.
Folks, we're dealing with a beer drinker here. You have to.
I am not.
You have to make excuses for
I
it.
don't discriminate. I love all the alcohols.
So before you guys start tasting that one, we have Jenny asking if we're delivering wine or doing pickup. I just want to go through a quick informational on what we have for options here. You can pick up either inside our tasting room, you can call ahead and pick up on the patio, or if you buy $100 or more of wine, we'll ship it for free. So,
although if you're in California, you can buy less than $100 worth of wine. We'll ship it for
no,
we're not doing that?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fake news, John.
No, I'm sorry.
We're picking up the rules as you go.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Do you see what I put up with, guys? Then I get blamed.
$100.
Then I get blamed when I'm growing up. Well, he's growing up in Hawaii. I get blamed for not teaching him Croatian because at that point he's learning Hawaiian, Pidgin, and Japanese, but that didn't count. So, and that's true.
Hey, bro, why you don't teach me Croatian? What is this? What is it for?
This is for him.
Hey, I'll fight you.
Still horny.
Still horny. All right, let's taste some wine.
It's really come into its own. It's got great depth and balance. It's got a nice front, a middle, and a finish. So many wines in Napa Valley today have either a big front and no finish, or a big front, middle, and no finish, or no front, a middle, and a little bit of finish. This one has all three. We just take a lot more time with our wines and our aging and our bottling and everything we do with our wines, so that you get all three. And I don't think I've ever produced a reserve cab that didn't have a front middle finish, and that's really important to me. You'll go and you'll taste this $250 cab someplace up there, and it'll hit you on the front part of your tongue, and you go, oh my God, this is going to be great. And then it kind of hits the middle of your palate, and about 3/4 gone. And by the time it gets to the back, there's nothing left. And you go, what the hell? What's that about? I mean, that's a puff. And what that puff is from not enough aging. We do a lot of aging with our wines, so that, which gives you front, middle, and finish, and gives you longevity. So our wines last, and our especially our reserves are 30-year wines. So tell me something constructive.
Yeah. Oh, also before you give your commentary, for the shipping option, you can either call in to order, and that number is 831-421-9380, or you can visit our website, www.mjavineyards.com. So both of those will work for ordering wine to get shipped.
And we are happy to help.
And our phones are open, and so is our computers.
Please call us now. Call now.
Now's a good time. You have no idea. Now's a good time.
There's no time like the present.
No.
All right. What you got, John?
Give me something really descriptive.
It's got a deep mesh of red and black fruit initially.
That's all.
And then it gets a little bit dry, but the finish is like really mouth-watering.
Here, you want me to help you?
Yeah. Is this one a breakfast wine, John?
No,
what do you
is
think?
not. This is.
I mean, it depends on your kind of breakfast. Generally, no.
This is a New York or ribeye wine.
Yeah. Are you looking at the description? Why don't you taste the wine?
I did taste the wine.
What is it?
I want to see
what does it taste like?
I want to see what we said before.
What did we say before? Okay.
We said it was the color of the wine has the beauty of a black rose dark fruit. That's probably where you got that.
Mm-hmm.
It's got black licorice and cola notes. Did you know that?
No.
Why didn't you know that? Did you help write this thing back when?
I wasn't finished. I keep getting interrupted by the peanut gallery.
And it says black licorice and cola notes excite your nose as it begins to expand in your glass. Oof.
Oof.
All right. And then lullaberry and a blackberry burst in your mouth, while soft tannins tantalize your tongue. And the fruit and tannins linger throughout the finish. Who could it be called?
Mike Duran.
Oh, we'll call him back.
We'll call Mike Duran back
Yeah.
shortly.
That's probably. And what am I going to say? The fruit and tannins linger throughout the finish, ending in a perfectly balanced harmony. Pair with a slab of smoky and sweet pork ribs. That would work for that too. It would.
I mean, how could you say no to that? I rest my case.
Yes.
You
Also,
didn't say anything.
Well, you didn't give me the chance, and you kept throwing a bunch of adjectives. We're just going to confuse everyone.
I'm giving you. Here, wait. John is about to speak. Go ahead.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Okay, tell me something.
I got something. So Christoph is wondering, pickup still works? So it does.
Yes.
We can't do glasses or tastings right now, but we have these
Social distancing
spots
squares.
very well taped off by John. And there's one underneath here too. For coming to pick up your wine in the tasting room and paying for it inside. But we also have the patio pickup option if you want to maintain more distance than that. So you can just call ahead or place the order online, and then we'll get it ready. And you just give us a call 5 minutes before you plan to get here, and we'll put it on the patio.
Yes, we
So-
will.
You guys, it's our mission just to make everything. I better take it. Excuse me 1 second. Go ahead.
All right.
All right. I think think this is about going to be a wrap here, folks. But
What time is
it
it?
is 1:45.
Yeah, we still got like 15 minutes.
Oh, we still got 15 minutes?
Yeah.
How long was the feed supposed to go for? An hour?
Yeah, like I said, like
Oh,
multiple
listen.
times.
Well, see, they never tell me these things. I think she told the old man this.
No, I'm pretty sure I told everyone. But anyway, so Meredith has a great question.
All right, Meredith, what you got for us?
Can you still join the wine club, and what are the options?
You can join the wine club, and we have several different options for you to choose from. They range generally in price between probably around $125, $130 a quarter to about $210, and everything in between. So we've got an option for a mixed flight or a mixed selection, which has kind of a diverse mixture of whites and reds, but always includes one reserve. We have an all red option. We have a Mediterranean option, which has wines like Zinfandel,
What is a
Primitivo,
Mediterranean?
Montepulciano,
Barbera.
Sangiovese.
We'll even throw a Tempranillo.
We might even throw a Tempranillo in there. Is there anything else you would like to add there, Mr. Marin, about our different wine club options?
No?
No? Okay. We also have all reserves. We can also do whites and bubbles if that's your thing. And if there's something that you especially want or don't want in your shipment and you let us know, we're very accommodating, so please.
Are you accommodating?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have to be. You also get a free half-pound of our 100% Kona coffee from our farm on the Big Island of Hawaii as a free sign-up bonus. I mean, can you beat that?
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
And this is award-winning.
Award-winning. Forbes named us the best coffee in America in 2001. We won the Kona Cupping Competition in 2003, and a bunch of other awards after that.
That was 2002.
Ah, whatever.
You were pretty young.
Ah.
I remember it well, but I don't think you do.
You know, you say it occurred differently at different times. It ranges between 2002 and 2004, but neither here nor there.
There's actually...
So, where is our coffee roasted?
Our coffee's roasted up at the summit, our mountain location. We were going to put a roasting room here in Santa Cruz, but it would have had to have been in the alley between New Leaf Market and us, and I figured the smoke wouldn't have been too happy for everybody, so we moved it up to the mountain. And we have other people in the building there, a dentist's office and stuff, and when we roast coffee up there, they come in and buy their fresh coffee because they know we're roasting. So it's a very pretty smell when coffee is roasted correctly, by the way. So just so you know.
Also, so we have Snow asking, can we upgrade our existing wine club to a reserve, and how do we do that?
You just call Miss Kathy, who's talking to you right now, and she'll do that for you in a flat New York minute.
Yep.
We need to have
That's
a sign
true.
with our phone number here and just wave that around a little bit.
Call us at 831.
Call us at 831-421-9380. We are here to serve. Trust me. Any other questions, you guys?
Yeah, please. Questions or comments or whatever you got for us.
So, a nice seasonal bottle for whites would be nice, ... aka Cider Hawk.
No.
Cider Hawk is made up in Fairfield, and that's indirectly part of our family. And this one, they have about almost 60 acres of apples and apricots and peaches, and they started the cidery about 3 years ago. This one is about 8.5% alcohol. It is made with heirloom apples. It is not sweet. It's dry, and it's really a nice little beverage. So,
Despite how it looks, it holds the same amount of alcohol as a standard bottle of wine, 750 milliliters.
no, it doesn't.
What?
Oh, this is 650.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, fake news. I'm off by 100 milliliters, but almost the same amount.
Oh, so Mauricio says, hi guys, my wife Laura Polito Alejo and I are enjoying your wine on a daily during this quarantine. Keep up the live feed.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Also, Meredith's wondering, can I get those chocolate cover coffee beans?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. So in going back to Hawaii, bring all three out.
I got everything.
So in Hawaii, besides coffee, we grow macadamias. And since about 1998, Tropical Temptations, which is a chocolatier in Captain Cook, Hawaii, which was just around the corner from all of our coffee farms in Hawaii. He's been doing our coffee beans and our mac nuts. So we have, these are Kona pea berry, and a pea berry is a little solid bean that doesn't split. Most of the coffee world is considered a defect. In the Kona world, it's one of the prized coffees that we grow, and it's one of the richest coffee beans on the planet, bar none. Most people know pea berry from Ethiopia. Ethiopian coffee is really good. This is a little tick better. It's a little richer, a little smoother. The Ethiopians tend to be a little more bitey. They're really great, make a great coffee. This makes a great coffee, but it also makes a great chewing chocolate and Inokia wine. Inokia is our 2010 Coombsville Cab. This is our semi-sweet dark chocolate over a macadamia nut, because we grow mac nuts too. This is not a...
It doesn't stand very well. That's why I was having some difficulty with it there.
I understand that. This is another macadamia nut, but it's white chocolate with baked coconut in it over dark chocolate over mac nut. I promise you, you open the bag, you eat one, you ate the bag. That's it. This one is kind of fun because it's semi-sweet dark chocolate rolled in toffee over a macadamia nut. And these are what macadamia nuts should taste like, unlike some of the broken pieces that come packaged out of Hawaii. These are mobera, as we say on the Big Island. These are much mobera.
This is pure chocolate. None of that waxy chocolate that you get.
We don't like waxy
We
chocolate.
don't like waxy chocolate.
That's never mind.
That's what we give to the tourists, and no one's a tourist at MJA.
No, and the broken pieces dry out because the whole macadamia nut holds the moisture in the macadamia. Once you break it up, it dries out, and then when you add that to the waxy chocolate, it's not a happy experience.
No.
So it isn't.
I agree.
No, it isn't. No, true.
No, somebody gave a gift to Kathy and I. They meant it from a good place, but it was chocolate from the Big Islands that they got from one of the ABC shops, and it was just the waxiest, awful chocolate. And I tried to tell Kathy that, but she didn't believe me until she tried it.
They were okay. I mean, those are better, that you have on the counter right there.
Okay.
I don't think we didn't end up eating almost any of it. We threw it out.
Okay. How long you known her?
I don't know. I'm as confused as you are.
You need to take her to the islands and convert her.
I mean, it's on my bucket list once it's legal.
Yeah.
So, Lillian will get a case of the chocolates, please.
I can be arranged.
All I need is a credit card, honey.
Hey, we're happy to help there.
And also, yes, you can order these online as well as over the phone, or if you come in person.
There it is.
We're so accommodating, I hate myself.
We're accommodating so that you don't have to be.
What?
Or I don't know.
If you guys are like I am, I don't like going anywhere. So anything that makes you comfortable, we can make it happen for you. So if you don't want to come in, I got it. I don't want to come in, but here I am. He made me come in.
I did.
And if you want to come in, but you want to take it out on the patio table, your order, it'll be sitting on the patio table waiting for you. It's okay. Or if you go, look, I want to just stay home, I'll ship it to you. So
whatever you need, we got it.
Half wine and half chocolate cases should be a thing.
They should.
We can do that.
Oh, yeah. We can do that for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. What we looking at, John?
What we got? We're at 155.
All right.
You
All
guys,
right, we need 5 more minutes of content. Come on now.
Well, people are wondering if we're going to be doing another one of these.
I think so. All right, come on. Look at that look. You see that stink eye? That is characteristic Marin stink eye. Only found at MJA Vineyards in its purest and most distilled form.
you guys, let me tell you, he'll be 30 in June. Can you imagine? 30. You see how white I am? That's why. Because I used to be a blonde until I met him, and then it all went to hell. But anyway, no, we can do, yeah, we can do it again.
Yeah.
Next Thursday.
You want to do it next Thursday?
Next Thursday. Or
All
next
right.
Wednesday. Wednesday would probably work better. 'Cause
Okay.
You got Preston to cover yet.
Can't go to Oregon though.
Who says?
Me.
I can do it live stream from Oregon.
With that internet? Are you kidding?
I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but yeah, I mean, he'll just be like a white noise TV screen up there.
I need to go mine some gold. Something has to pay for this. I can't do it with wine. Come on, what the hell?
Come on, guys, help us out.
Those
Buy
of
a
you-
case of wine.
Those of you that don't know, we also mind going up gold when we can. This is wintertime, so it's still raining and wet and muddy and everything up in northeastern Oregon, little town of Baker City. And, there's a little-
He
No.
loves his
Little
gold
gold.
piece.
There it
There's the
is.
gold piece.
just in case you thought I was funning you. I'm not funning you. Anyway, guys, yeah, if you want to, we'll do it next Wednesday.
Alright.
Same time, same station. We'll introduce some new wines, or different wines that we have. Maybe the Viognier,
Oh, yeah.
because we haven't done that in a while. And some other wines that we could do. So, if you like.
All right.
All right, guys. Well,
Cool.
thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us
for
today.
your support. You guys, you have no idea how much you all mean to us. You know, we're a group here from Hawaii that like to hug and shake hands and hug and welcome all of our wine club members and friends and everybody that come in to visit MJA, and we really miss that, and me especially, because I'm a super hugger. So as soon as we can get back to that, this distancing is not part of my Hawaiian DNA. So hopefully soon we can get past this. You guys stay safe. Practice what we're practicing. It seems to be working, and maybe by the end of this month we can beat this thing and go back to something somewhat normal, whatever that means. So
Yes.
say something constructive.
Masks and social distancing. Huzzah.
That's the beer talking. I gave you the wine talk. I gave you the wine speech. He just gave you the beer speech.
See,
So,
I'm liking Kelly's idea here of saying the gold flakes need to go into a bottle of champagne.
Oh, my goodness.
That would be my drink.
Wow.
I'm about that. That's
Oh
a
my
great
goodness.
product
all right,
idea.
You know what? We'll start with the bubbles. We'll start with the bubbles next Wednesday.
There you go.
We'll do a bubbles, Viognier, and I'll pick the reds.
Cool.
All right?
That'll be fun,
But
guys.
I want at least 50 people. If I don't have 50 people, I'm not going to do the bubbles and Viognier, so tell your friends.
Tell your friends, folks.
And
All
bring
right.
me somebody that needs some wine.
Well, we got some people right here that need some wine.
That
Good.
we do.
So,
You guys, again,
Thank you
and
so much.
especially all the members, thank you from our heart for all the support and love. We love you too, and we really miss you.
Yeah, to everyone who has supported us over these difficult days, we really appreciate your support. You're saving our bacon. You're keeping us afloat, and we can't thank you enough.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Nui loa.
all right. Thank you.